In 1996, rap legend Tupac Shakur was gunned down in Vegas. He died days later, and 30 years on, his killer is still not convicted. It began after the Tyson fight at the MGM Grand, a night swollen with adrenaline and celebrity. Tensions spilled from an altercation with members of the Crips outside the arena earlier that night. Later, Tupac climbed into a black BMW with Marion Suge Knight, leaving the Strip toward the Tropicana. At the intersection of Flamingo and Koval, a white Cadillac pulled up and fired into the BMW. Tupac was struck 4 times, including in the chest and lung. Suge Knight was grazed by a bullet. Paramedics rushed Tupac to the University Medical Center. He was alive but critically wounded. Doctors fought to save him. 6 days later, on September 13th, Tupac succumbed to internal bleeding. The city bristled. Crime scene tape cordoned Flamingo and Koval. Witnesses left conflicting accounts. No arrests were made that night. The initial investigation stalled amid a maze of leads and denials. Across radio and tabloids, the story exploded. Newspapers carried stark headlines: Tupac shot. The city's nightlife kept spinning, but the music world had been cracked open. Tupac's death did not happen in a vacuum. The East-West rap feud had become a cascade of insults and violence. On one side stood Tupac and Death Row. On the other stood figures associated with the East Coast, including Biggie and Puff Daddy. 6 months later, Christopher Wallace, known as Biggie Smalls, was himself killed. Conspiracy and retaliation narratives proliferated. Investigators considered gang hits, retaliatory murders, and industry power plays as possible motives. Some theories pointed to orchestrated setups, others to direct retaliation, and others still to possible police lapses. Amid rumors, the hard fact remained: no conviction tied to Tupac's killing for decades. For 27 years, the case remained unresolved. Then, in 2023, Dwayne Keefy Davis was arrested. Prosecutors pointed to Davis's own admissions in interviews and a self-incriminating book as evidence. The arrest revived public attention and reopened debates over who really pulled the trigger. Legal proceedings have been slow and complex. As of 2026, the trial is ongoing without a conviction. Families, fans, and investigators still sift through fragmentary leads and contested testimony. Every announced development reopens questions more than it closes them. Many plausible scenarios persist: a gang order hit, internal collusion, or a miscarriage of investigative priorities. What is indisputable is the impact Tupac's music and myth endured, even as the facts stayed murky. Theories will continue to collide in headlines, in documentaries, and in whisper debates. For some, Keefy's arrest is closure in motion. For others, it is one piece of a larger puzzle. The city that watched it all in neon still hums, while questions about motive, method, and accountability persist. Tupac's murder remains one of hip-hop's greatest unsolved tragedies. In 2026, is justice finally coming? What do you think? Who killed Tupac? Comment your theory below and subscribe to Unsolved Shadows HQ for more hip-hop enigmas from US, UK, Australia, and Canada. Blackheart turn on notifications. Some shots echo forever.